Alright, welcome to the 1.1 tier list. We're going to go ahead and get started. Who do you guys want to start with?
Let's start with Rouge.
Rouge? Why Rouge of all characters?
Because
the last character, bro.
The last character, bro. The last character. The last character. Alright, I guess we are starting with Rouge then. I mean, she's improved.
She personally has.
Yeah, she has.
To be honest.
She's definitely improved from before. I can't remember what I had her previously graded as. She was like, I think a C for me. She's like a B now. I think she's B tier.
I personally think
I can probably agree because
you think she's still a C?
Yes.
I'd say like B minus. She's like B minus regular teammate grade. I think she's like an A minus now.
Yeah, but like
she's really good.
If she's like alone, then
if she's alone, she's
could
not
also
good.
Be a solo. No, I mean, yeah, she could potentially be like the last character standing for a team and get away with it since EXE can't see her because of evasion.
Yeah, because of evasion. She actually has like a little bit of extra help now. Yeah. I think she's like just cracking B minus.
Yeah, and considering the fact that she's able to considering the fact that she's able to also detect when he goes invis is pretty cool too.
Yeah, the whole team could just look at Rouge and just invis.
She's got way better comms now because of that.
Do we have anything else to talk about with Rouge, or should we go to the next character?
Rouge is done. Rouge is done. Darky ruined Rouge already. Yeah, we're just gonna go backwards. Let's go with Shadow.
Shadow has definitely improved.
Shadow's way better. He's made A tier for me.
Yeah, definitely.
I think he's either high A tier or low S tier for me.
I think he's mid A tier.
Because he could be a solo as well as a pretty decent teammate.
Oh yeah.
He can save you from a grab.
That's what I'm saying. The tackle is so much better, and the dash lets you get back and forth so much easier to use that tackle. He's like the perfect mid-court character now besides Sally.
Definitely.
That's definitely A tier. Now we're gonna go on to Sally. Everyone knows my opinion on Sally by now, but what are your opinions on Sally?
I think she got nerfed.
Oh yeah, she definitely.
She did. She got the shield boost is way shorter. To me, she's still S tier. She's still just blank S tier.
Yeah,
she's still a good character for me.
She's still like just pure S tier for me, not S plus, not S minus, just pure S.
I'd say she's probably like an A tier for me.
A tier? Okay, that's fair. Darky, do you agree with that?
Yes, I very much agree with that.
Fair enough. I'm still putting her in S tier. Darky's opinions do not matter here. Moving on to Cream. Cream's still S tier for me too.
I mean,
I think she probably deserves S.
They buffed her speed boost, like insane.
Was it a buff?
Well. She much quicker for like a few
4 seconds, and then she runs a little bit faster for 6.
And then you can stack it with Red Ring as well.
True. Yeah. True that.
She became way more viable in hardcore mode now.
Oh yeah, that was the other change. She's actually super good in hardcore now. She's still like S minus for me, just like solo survival wise, because she's so dependent on a team. But teammate grade, she's like definitely S plus.
Yeah, definitely. I agree with that.
You could use a Cream on literally any team now, pretty much.
She's like a B tier for me.
B tier all the way in B.
Is it with like the experience with Cream, or
most of my experience with Cream, I'll always end up dead. Like I really have bad teammates. It's hard to get in a good server.
That's true. Cream is 100% relying on the team. She's not S plus for me, just because she is so reliant on a team to stay alive. Because if your teammates suck, you can literally heal and it just go to waste. Especially with how long the cooldown is. All right, Amy. Amy's had one of the most significant changes we've seen so far with the hammer bounce going into, or the hammer throw going into the hammer bounce. What do you guys think of it so far?
The hammer bounce really made me like her. I mean, that's it, but it's still very hard for me to hit Sonic or stun him with the hammer.
I got you. With the hitbox is bigger now on her hammer. Darky or Incognito, my bad. What do you think of the hammer bounce now?
I personally think it's pretty good, considering now you could probably try to juke Sonic and you could get to high places way easier.
It does open up a lot of options for juking, for sure.
Yeah. But it just removes her double stun, so yeah.
Darky, do you have any thoughts?
To be honest,
that's all that's needed. Thank you. She's still A tier for me.
Yeah, I personally think she's still A tier.
I think she's A tier. She hasn't gone up or down for me, because I feel like it's kind of interchangeable. For those people that were really good with hammer throw, it's kind of a downgrade, but hammer bounce is like way better for just, I think, the general player. It's still just buying time at the end of the day. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and move on to Eggman. Eggman's someone who I've actually put down a tier.
Why?
Personally, I think I overestimated how good Eggman's jetpack boost is in comparison to other mobility mechanics. And now, to me, he's just like A tier.
To be honest, he's the easiest one to hit stuns with now, in my personal opinion.
He's the easiest to hit stuns with, but he also doesn't have many options for getting away. Unless there's like a cliff nearby, you don't have many options for getting distance.
And especially the fact that they nerfed like it going forward, it just kind of goes upwards more.
That's what I'm saying. So personally, I think he's too situational to say that he's an S tier character. Like, I don't feel like you could get bailed out of almost any situation. I feel like he's just A tier now.
Yeah.
I think I put him a little too high.
I really disliked his modern design. It just doesn't feel right anymore, knowing that we had classic Eggman for like since the game released.
For so long. And now he can be grabbed too. He's lost that perk, but I mean, you know.
I mean, the others lost their perk.
Yeah, everyone's lost that. All the characters with Nerves of Steel have just kind of got a downgrade.
I personally like being able to get grabbed. It's just pretty goofy looking since he gets headlocked.
It is goofy looking with Eggman, bro. Any other thoughts on Eggman? He's gone down for me, but I think that's just because I was a little high on him before.
They lower his bug or like drop or
Incognito's dying again. Darky, would you like to fill in for him?
Not really. Don't really have any other opinions. Don't really have any other opinions for Eggman.
Alright, yeah, sorry, Incognito. We're gonna disregard your opinion. We're gonna put him in A tier. Yeah, Incognito, I need you to fix your internet.
I can't.
Oh my gosh.
Go to my phone.
Get on the phone then.
Okay. Wait, be right back. I'm sorry for that. My bad.
Yeah, Darky, come on now. Or wait, sorry, not Darky yet. That's who I'm used.
What I do?
That's who I'm used to blaming on the spot. Knuckles for me is just still A tier. I mean, there's been no changes besides what, like his hitbox and cooldown.
Oh, his attack
And then
as well.
his hitbox, I think it activates earlier with the recent buff he got too.
It's smaller now though, isn't it? And
It's smaller.
smaller, shorter cooldown.
If you know how to play him properly, he could be S.
But he's still good though. There's not really like major upside or downside to Knuckles in my opinion. You just know he's always just gonna be good if you know how to at least decently use him.
He only got like animation changes, like his hit.
Yeah, the lunge. All the characters with like the punches and the hammer have got lunges now. Outlook added some changes. He made it, I think, where it's easier to hit now because how like problematic it was at first.
Yeah.
All right, but we're gonna go ahead and move on to Tails. I want your guys' opinion on Tails because Tails is like still one I'm kind of stuck between, honestly.
Tails has gotten a very pretty good buff, and that's him being able to glide up.
It is a very big buff.
Yeah, I definitely like Tails more than I used to.
The spots for Tails are like really good if you want to learn how to survive as him at least.
Probably like B- for me now.
Yeah, I honestly agree with that.
He's got a lot more options now though.
Yeah, definitely.
That's what I'm saying. As like the team sniper, I think he's got like way more availability to get around the map and work. But then again, he's kind of like Cream. He's kind of relying on a team.
Yeah. Alone, he's like bad.
Just
He's
bad.
kind of best paired with Shadow. He's kind of best paired with Shadow now.
Why do you say that?
Because you know how many times Tails be missing their shots.
Uh huh.
You
Yeah,
can just
like-
tackle away, bro. Like no jumps, then you and then you save Tails.
Tails like he's a little better to me now, but he's not significantly better. He's still not someone I'd rock with on a normal basis.
I agree. Have been trying to get better at him though.
Yeah, like if I was really good at him, I think I'd like him a lot more, but that just takes a lot of time. We're all done there though. I'm ready to move on to the Halloween fits. I don't know about y'all.
What about Sonic?
There is no Sonic on this one. This is just pure survivors. Everyone asks why like I don't rank Sonic on the tier list. It's just because I do pure survivors. I don't rank Sonic. I mean, you can't rank the one killer in the game because there's no one to compare him with.
That's true.
I can't say he's S tier because he has 4 abilities, and the survivors only get 3 at best. That's why I never rank Sonic. If we're gonna do this backwards again, though, I have Rouge ready to go. Rouge has one of the best Halloween fits, in my opinion.
Definitely. I can very much agree with that.
I think it looks good. The colors look good. The fit looks good. Just everything looks good, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything does really look good.
I think she's S tier for Halloween fits. Honestly,
She's one of the best outfits or the best outfit.
that's what I'm saying. She's definitely up there, S tier.
Yeah, she's an S. Definitely.
Shadows. I wasn't a big fan of Shadows. I mean, he's a little suited up, but I feel like there could have been a little more creativity behind it.
He does have like a temple.
I mean, yeah, though,
It's
it
very
does need
simple
a
to
little
me.
creativity.
For me, it's like I think it's C tier.
I'd probably say
I agree
B
with that.
minus at highest.
Yeah, you could argue B, but I personally give it C.
Yeah, they could have done way better.
I
honestly.
agree. Like, if you took away the horns, he just looks like he's dressed up to, like, I don't know, go on a date or something. Like, that's
He's
it for
going
me
on a
for
date,
Shadow, though.
Rouge.
Yeah, he is. Who's way better dressed, by the way. Next up, though, we do have Sally. I mean, if you've seen the last video, you know my opinions on Sally's fit by now.
I do think it's
Oh,
good,
yeah.
but I feel like Rouge is better, honestly.
You
So
like
I'd put
Rouge's
her, like,
better?
in
That's
S
fair.
minus.
For me, it's definitely between Rouge's and Sally's.
Yeah,
I
them
think-
being the top 2 is understandable.
Personally, I mean, it's still S tier for me, but I'm kind of biased. I ain't gonna lie. I just like Red Sally.
Yeah, definitely way better.
I don't think
Yeah.
she's top 3 for everyone, but she's definitely top 3 for me. Now, as for Amy, though, I think Amy had one of the most creative outfits by far.
Definitely.
I really like it.
Yeah.
I like the red eyes. I like the fangs. I think everything just looks good about it, pretty much.
Probably put her like an A or S.
I still put her in S just because the creativity with the eyes and the fangs, but like the rest of it, I mean, it's kind of okay. It's a little too dark for my taste, but you know, I think they could have added a little more like color pop to it. But I mean, at the same time, I get what he was going for. Actually, I'm just gonna put her in A tier just because it could have used a little more color pop to it.
Maybe like you could have probably added like fake blood or something on her like teeth.
I think there could have been like some orange added in there. Or like maybe even some red, like some crimson red would have looked good with it.
Honestly, it probably would.
That's the little S tier factor it's missing.
Most vampires use like the capes.
That would have honestly been cool if she wore a cape, though.
Mhm.
Honestly,
Yeah, she didn't have a cape. That's I think maybe that was the missing factor. She should have had a cape that was like crimson on the inside. That would have spiced it up. Moving on to Cream. Cream was like, I mean, hers don't look bad, but it ain't like nothing to write home about.
I think it looks great in her EXE form.
Her EXE form is terrifying in this one.
I can very much agree. The first time I saw it, I was like, what is
I
that?
know, that's what I said. I saw it, bro, and I was like, oh my gosh, why do you go so
I was
scary
like,
on
what
this?
did they do to this child, bro? That is not a child anymore.
For real, she's the youngest one, got the most terrifying EXE. Her fit, I mean, it's not bad. It's not like great either, though. I think it's like a B. Just a regular
Yeah.
B.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Not good, not bad, just B. Alright, Eggman's is like, I feel like it's one you either love or you hate. I don't feel like there's an in-between.
I'm gonna be honest.
Exactly.
Eggman's outfit just looks like if it was something pulled out of April Fools.
It does.
Yeah.
It really does.
That would be perfect for an April Fools update right there. That outfit.
I've seen like so many suggestions in the TD server about him being dressed up as an April Fool's character.
It's a good fit, but I think I like y'all said, I think it could have been for April Fools instead of Halloween. I think there should have been something different for Halloween. It's too memey for Halloween.
It looks like a goofy outfit he would wear.
It's a little too
Yeah.
funny for Halloween. Darky, what are your
Must be
opinions on Eggman here?
Honestly, my one opinion on Eggman is he's just goofy.
I think it's like C tier because the outfit's not bad, just bad timing.
Yeah,
It could
definitely.
arguably be B minus if they like it.
It's for the memers. It's probably like A plus. It's not fitting for the time, but of course it's not bad. It's not a bad fit. Release it around April Fools and it'll be in everyone's S tier. Honestly. All right, moving on to Knuckles. Knuckles is the worst by far, in my opinion.
But the thing is, it would look like something that Knuckles would do.
Oh yeah, 100%. It 100% looks like his fit for Halloween. As for fitting the character, it's definitely S tier. But as for how good it actually looks, it's down there. It's definitely not near the top.
Honestly, like a good outfit they probably could have went with is Interjack.
Hey, Interjack?
Like basically,
Yeah, Interjack.
This dude in the full armor fit.
Comic. Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of fits him because like.
Interjack basically like possessed Knuckles, so
It'd definitely be better than what he got, but at the same time, I bet that would take forever to make. I think it's D, honestly. I think he's the only D. Not because it's like poor suiting for the character, but because it's just a poor outfit. Alright, we're gonna move on to Tails then. Tails doll, he's been like probably one of the most varied opinions I've seen as far as the outfits go.
Definitely.
A lot of people think it's like real well made and creative, and then a lot of other people think like it's just basic, which I do think it is a bit of both.
And I'm pretty sure Kuo said that it was basic too, didn't he say?
Yeah, he did. Me and him like did some of the update together, and he said he didn't like Tails doll because it was basic, which was funny to me because you know how much he likes Tails doll. As for Tails, I think it's like B tier. I think it's well made, well suited for the time, but it's also like, I don't know, it's just basic. I don't know how else to say
Maybe he could have went with like Red Eyes, probably like the scary Tails doll.
Yeah, that definitely would have added some to it. Or even cooler, he could have made it to where like he gets red eyes when he charges his arm cannon or something.
That would actually be really cool, like a reactive thing.
Yeah, that like add in reactive stuff. I wish there was more reactive stuff in TD. Can we all agree on that? I think he's B tier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think,
very average outfit.
I think most people could agree that Tails is B tier. I think he's better than Cream's fit, honestly. Cream's fit is like, it's good. It's just, I don't know.
It's just that, like, she's just an emo girl.
For real. Like, this just looks like she's like a normal thing she'd wear. Like, on some phase she's going through. It doesn't look like like an actual outfit. Everyone else is something. Like Rouge is a witch. Sally is Pennywise, I'm pretty sure. Amy's a vampire. Tails is Tails doll. Eggman's Sonic. Shadow's presumably the devil. Knuckles is a mummy. And then Cream just like showed up to the Halloween party like it was Thanksgiving or something.
I've heard people say she was supposed to be like a bee or something.
A bee? Why would she be a bee?
I asked people in my comment section if she was supposed to be someone or something, and they said she was supposed to be a bee.
Bro, if she's a bee, she's trying to be like Barry B. Benson, bro. She's just trying to be Barry B. Benson. She thought it was spring again. It's a good fit, just like, needs to be a costume. Can't just be a fit. It's got to be a costume. Need more costumes, honestly.
Yeah, hopefully the Christmas ones are actually pretty good too.
I am excited for the Christmas ones. I've played CD during Christmas, but it's been a long time. It was before I was doing YouTube.
To be honest,
all right, that's all that's needed. Thank you. All right, she's still A tier for. Yeah, sorry, Incognito. We're gonna disregard your opinion. We're gonna put him in A tier. Incognito's going out again. Yeah, Incognito, I need you to fix your internet.
I can't.
Oh my gosh.
Get on my phone.
Get on the phone then.
Okay. Wait, be right back.
I told you had 5 minutes.
His time's up, bro. His time.
His time ran up.